Alert, alert, alert. Andrew Tate has PulseChain. He is farming on PulseChain. He's got 150 grand US American dollars on the PulseChain. Let's spin the helicopter hat for Andrew Tate. Also, we're going to reveal some deep, dark, hidden truths. Andrew Tate put in $100,000 into the PulseX sacrifice at the beginning of January 2022. It's about 26.5 ETH at the time. Andrew Tate is now in the chain. Recently, friends, there was a bit of a debacle because Lady Hviid made a super chat to his brother, Tristan. Now, Tristan basically read her super chat, and basically I can't see it, friends, because I am blocked. By the way, now, friends, there's also a special tradition. So let's put Andrew and his brother aside. Bro, sit down, okay? This is first priority, all right? Whenever someone blocks me, we got to give him a nickname. Now, Lady Hviid is a bit complicated because, friends, I need you to think about a good nickname for Lady Hviid. Hviid Hex. We got to think of a good nickname, okay? Now that main priority is out, we can put it to the side. Let's bring Andrew and Tristan back. Now, Andrew, I know he's watching out there, deep from within the matrix. You've been a naughty little boy, haven't you? You scared of some green candles that aren't coming, sir? The red candles, a bit too red. You see, Lady Hviid made a super chat, and she basically talked about PulseChain on it. So shout out to her, even though she's blocked me. It's okay, for promoting. I'll show you. And I have to use this clip from my good friend TreVon. TreVon, friends. But this one part, I'm going to play this clip, but I died. I was literally at the gym, okay? I was sprinting. I was watching TreVon. And in his video, one of you baby dolls in there, he's basically told him to go watch one of my videos because he was talking about a topic. And he said, yeah, Somi covered it. And then they made a joke. He's like, oh, you just got to go back to like 5 videos ago. And he just did like this deadpan look into the camera. Like, oh no. Because he's basically like implying like, hey man, you're making too many videos. How am I going to find any source? I don't know, bro. It's a bull market. You understand? Where there's a will, there's a way. Now let's shout out to TreVon for this video.
So this HVid hex.
Come on, TreVon. So what I do is, friends, watch, I'm going to show you right now. So Lady Hviid, as you can see, appears at the bottom right now. So, okay.
Particular chain online. Because why would I? Do I own some of the coins? I own lots of different coins. But the problem with me is I don't want any fan of mine to take what I say as financial advice. And the cryptos that you're all sending to me, hoping that I pump, I see as potential failures. They could be potential failures. Do I have some? Sure, I've got some. Do I have some? Sure, I've got.
Now, as you see, Lady Hviid is making that video, and then everyone like rails on her because they think that she's being too much of a conspiracy theorist, saying that, oh, do I have some of that PulseChain or whatever? Like, and then basically no one had seen this video out that I'm about to show you, friends, the compilation. So shout out to MoneyGang Crypto. He basically did all the analysis, found Andrew Tate's wallets from another channel, and basically went through, found all the PulseChain stuff connection. So it's funny seeing everybody react, calling her crazy. But then we end up finding the wallet shortly after. Goes, no, she's actually right. He actually does have it. But everyone's just trying to basically put 2 and 2 together, okay? So why is it very fascinating, friends, is you see this, friends. Look, I'll tell you right now, okay? I'll be honest, don't get offended. I just haven't watched any of their videos. I don't watch any of their videos. I don't know about their content. I just found out, almost vomited. They charge $5,000 to join their war room. Like, what are you doing? Sitting there jerking off with other teenage kids with like pimples on their face all day? Really? Like, do you know what 5 grand can do in crypto, friends? Literally 5 grand. Like, pDAI, it's 833,000 pDAI if you put in 5 grand. Literally did a video on it shortly. So this type of stuff is out here, and you're given 5 grand to sit around. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I do know, friends. You do know. Crypto here to change your life if you do the hard work and research. I know you like it long and hard. So Andrew Tate's brother there, Tristan, is basically saying, yeah, there's a lot of scams and stuff here and there. See, here, friends, luckily for you, we're friends. And we're going to spin the helicopter hat, okay? Because before me, you would have watched him and you would have listened to, he said, I don't like all the scams out there in PulseChain land and stuff. That's what you're probably going to interpret it as, okay? You would probably interpret him as saying, oh, he's basically saying PulseChain's a scam and stuff. But your friend Somi here appears and says, guess what? I've actually made 1,000 videos to tell you he is doing nothing more than describing a red monthly candle. Welcome to the revelations, friends. I've told you, okay? I told you, don't believe anything they say, okay? These people, friends, their goal is to stay popular, remain popular, gain notoriety. That's their goal, okay? That's their goal. Yeah, their goal is not buy low, sell high, all right? Their goal is not, okay, let's go into the trenches. Let's look at this trailer park trash, wink, wink, and let's see if there's gems. Okay, yeah, a couple of babes out there. Yeah, they're missing teeth, but with a wig and some dentures, they're gonna look like hot babes. Do you understand? You're looking through the trailer park trash to see, are there any gems out there? There is, right? Of course there is. You know, there's daily active users. You know, there are 140 plus content creators. There are now 69 streamers. You understand? Yeah, 69. It's actually 70 plus. Everyone thinks you're joking when we say 69. No, there's a lot, and it's still gatekept out here and there. There's a billionaire, may or may not be named Ricardo Corazon, who is also pseudonym Richard Hart, who has a brother, Shane Hart, wink, wink, billionaire, likes buying his own coins, right? So you have all these amazing things happening. I'm telling you right now, he's just describing the candle of the monthly he's describing the candle, the monthly candle. It is red. Okay, so to give you more information, okay, Andrew Tate, so they found his wallet. And we went through, as you can see here, I found Andrew Tate's wallet. It's another video. So he's got Pulse. See up in the top left, $155,000 of Pulse. And you actually find through he's farming the PulseX pool. Okay, he's actually got some ink. He's farming it right now. So he's in it. So he put it in PulseX. I forgot if he did anything. You got to watch the video as well for MoneyGang. But he's got it in there and he's farming Pulse. Maybe there's transactions here and there. They found the main deposit from his big institution out there playing around. Isn't that fantastic to see? Yeah, it is. But you know what's more fantastic, friends? Us, you and me, in the friendship cult saying, look, everybody who joins, you're welcome. However, don't you forget who was here when the corrupt SEC came out. Don't you forget when Telegraph was making articles saying it's all the show, the one-man circus is going down. Don't you forget that. Don't you forget when everybody was saying it's over and I was like, man, the prices are so cheap. Don't forget that. Okay? Yeah, we got kicked in the nuts. You don't like getting kicked in the nuts. Don't forget it. You'll never forget it. I know you won't. That's why we're going to play some nice pump music, okay? I've got to show you some revelations as well. So he's farming on this Pulse with pool. Friends, look, not financial advice. Don't touch that pool, okay? Don't touch that pool. You know why? Because Pulse is it's 10x versus ETH to my target, okay? 10x versus Ethereum. So if you go to impermanent loss calculator, all right, and you just type in 10x for one asset, you lose 44% of your coins. Basically, what he doesn't know is, I'll go back and show you the chart, okay? Look, I know, friends, I know. Look, when you're in the game, I'll just show you what he's doing, okay? I'll go back and I'll show you exactly. This is how impermanent loss works, okay? See, he has 745 million Pulse. All right, 745 million. If Pulse versus ETH, okay? If Pulse versus ETH goes up 10x. So what I'm actually going to show you now is the Pulse-ETH ratio manually constructed using TradingView, and actually show that now. Here you are, friends. This is it. Okay, so look how low it is, by the way. This is just the May 2023 price. So if we go from here up to, if you do a 10x up here, which is, by the way, to get back to the high is literally just a 7x. It's a 7.4x just to get back to the high. So if you just do a 10x, friends, so this is it. So if this ratio goes back up here, okay, so how would you get that? Well, Ethereum does this no move, and then PulseChain does 10x. That's one way. Or Ethereum does a double, and then PulseChain does a 20x. So you never know, my friends. What if Ethereum's around topping out 6,600? No, we can't believe it. But that's how you would get that ratio. We just do 10 times more on Ethereum. Now, when you get to that point, all right, you see how if you go back to his wallet, you can identify, hey, you have 745 million Pulse. Remember what I just showed you? I showed you the impermanent loss calculator. He's going to lose 44% of those coins. So, you know, he's 745 million Pulse. He's not going to have that in the pool. He's only going to have 0.56 times 745 million. He will have 417 million Pulse. Uh-oh. Now, a lot of you don't still understand. You don't get the symmetrical loss in the WETH pool. Do you understand that? So even though you're in PulseETH, friends, this is a loss. It's a divergence loss. So, but by the way, if it comes back, you get all the coins back, all right? So just to repeat to you, if you are in Pulse and ETH, all right, and Pulse versus ETH goes up 10x, you've lost 44% of your Pulse coins. You've lost 44% of your coins, okay? Because you're going to look back and go, wait a minute, if I just held 745 million Pulse, right, I would have, you know, X amount, I'd have 10 times more money, but because I was in the pool, I don't have 10x more money. I've only got 5.4x. Now, the difference you hope is made in the ink. That's pretty much why ink is, and look friends, it's okay in PulseX yield farms. Ink is very, very strong. Feels like there's big backing in there. Richard's got a big backing towards it. You can tell, wink, wink. So you don't lose here, but I'm just telling you in general for all yield farms. Very, very important. So don't forget, right, I've mentioned it here. The only reason Andrew and his brother, they don't want to talk about PulseChain, friends, yeah, of course, price is poop. What does that mean? Oh, your candles are too red. Your candles are too red. That's why it's up to us. Okay, don't worry about what popular people say or think. We're here to invest. You understand? We're here to invest and to win. Are there strong fundamentals? I think there are. We have a very, very loud megaphone. All right. So remember, his brother alluded to, oh, we don't want to touch any scams and stuff and in this. Yeah. I bet they're going to change their tune if this is 20x higher. I guarantee they're going to change their tune, okay? But also, if you want to know, okay, it makes a lot of sense why they even did this in the first place, friends, because Richard appealed to many alpha male types, because it also, alpha male friends, that mindset is like, I make my own decisions. I lead my own life. I'm independent. I don't need nobody, right? You know, that type of like, some people might say, oh, you're a player. Or you might be like, you know, you sleep with heaps of women and stuff. You're going around. That type of like alpha businessman, that mindset, that's the dream, the wet dream of a young male. So for the ladies out there, yes, I know how girls dream, hey, I wonder which charming prince I'm going to marry, who's going to be my wedding, what type of like theme I'm going to have my wedding. That's what girls dream about. Well, ladies out there and grandmas, I know there's grandmas watching, what young men dream about is being big and powerful and strong and owning lots of buildings and conquering land. And boys, we like, everybody loves the Gladiator movie and Braveheart, where we go take on a big army and doing all this. Now, we don't do that anymore because, you know, we have civilization. So we express that in different ways. And part of the expression is us basically being drawn towards marketing points where Richard's like, you know, we're real DeFi, it's real decentralization, kick it to the big man, it's a better system. They're trying to take it away from us. We're on this island here. We're trying to make everything fruitful and great for everyone else. So that's pretty much explain the psychology of everyone behind them. That's why you see someone like Andrew Tate and his brother. You even see his brother was smoking he had like a big cigar in here, like, yes, I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. Of course, friends, let me tell you something, okay? Given $5,000 away per year to sit in a room and jerk off with other dudes, you got to think who's the alpha male there. The person's wallet who's receiving the money, that's the alpha male that you want to be, okay? The person who is like giving the money themselves, you're going to, look, I'll tell you, life teaches you no matter what. You learn either now or learn later. You learn the easy way or the hard way. I'll tell you right now, that all the people who are throwing their money in there, guess what? They're learning the hard way. Luckily for us, we have magical internet Ponzi currency, crypto, is here to change the world. Okay, so don't forget, friends, real bullish believers, man. Bullish believers made all these videos at the bottoms. It is what it is. Now, here's the thing, right? Final summary. He's got $155,000 of PulseChain. But now I'm actually going to tell you the most important part. I had to put this deep into the video. If you have any children in the room, please ask them to leave. Because what I'm about to tell you is going to be very shocking. Andrew Tate uses MetaMask swap. I know it was a very, very shocking revelation to me as well. You don't want to believe me. I didn't want to believe it either, friends. It was actually, and he's actually sent like $1 million through there total. Okay, so he's done, yeah, he uses it frequently, dude. Oh my God, he actually has done, if you add it, friends, this is, wow, 66 transactions through that. Like, oh, wow. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I didn't come here with the intention to ruin an image of your idol out there. But hey, I didn't choose it, friends. He uses MetaMask swap. It is what it is. Okay, now, he's also, funny enough, he's got $6,000 in eHEX. That's funny. And I've said a kind message to him. He's also got a bit of Hedron. So shout out to Alex Magic Beard. He actually played around, fingered on Hedron. So, Andy Boo, all right, I'm going to tell you something. We'll get your eHEX back, brother. All right, the degens. We're going to come for that BankX wall, all right? If Ansam's frog, Ansam's mum, and Ansam's dad and his cat collectively did, I think, like $300 and something million of volume in the past 24 hours, I'm sure we can find the way to chew through a little $8 million wall for eHEX's BankX wall there. Which is, funny enough, actually, right here, visually represented. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Hey, friends, wouldn't it be funny? That's what I'm telling you all. We do this, right? This is what we're going to do, okay? If one day we get back and we start chewing this wall, we'll just start making videos. I'll start tagging him. Okay. Hey, Andy, we're pumping your bags, bro. We're going to chew through this wall. Don't worry. Your eHEX from 2 years ago, the 116,000 eHEX that you have sitting there, don't worry. It's coming back. You know, that'd be funny. Oh, imagine that happens, friends. Let's see what happens. So now, if we want to look back at everything, friends, this is the PulseChain chart. Of course, I got it on the monthly. See this, friends, just a red monthly candle. That's it. I know a lot of people, so shout out to Johnny. There's friends, I've written like 15 Johns in the past 2 weeks. John was asking me, Somi, how do you even remotely stay sane during this turmoil and depression? And I'll say, brother, first, wrong assumption. Who said I'm sane to begin with? And secondly, I'll be honest, man, just put on a monthly candle, friends. You know, all your pain and despair is literally in this candle. This one candle. That's it. And you're waiting, oh, wow, I wonder what the next candle is going to be. It's literally it, friends. You're just gambling on the colors. I'm seriously. That's pretty much how you make it through. It's no surprise he doesn't want to touch his PulseChain stuff because, friends, look at this day one sack price. Bang. Remember I told you guys, you can try to gaslight everyone and try to do your like little BS measure from the bottom stuff. But you got people like Andrew Tate who's like, I don't feel good about that at all. Huh? I say, Andy, chill out, bro. Chill out. You know that matrix is trying to get you? Don't worry. Okay, we've got a bigger matrix here. You understand? We've got some crazy things happening here. Wait till you see what's going on with pDAI. The protein version of Dai. I don't even know if he's ready to learn about that one. That'd be funny. But, you know, if you're watching out there, Andy, I've just got a little snippet, bro. This is, you see this? You see this? You don't accidentally do this chart, okay? You don't accidentally do that when you're meant to be a non-backed stablecoin. So there you go, friends. Andrew Tate, PulseChain, pretty much 100% confirmed. I've got to let you know, there's also other wallets associated to that big wallet. He's got like another worker dude. He's got like probably family, just close associates and friends. It doesn't really matter. You know, they're all on there. Now, it's obviously no surprise. Richard Hart, he spoke with like Jay Waller, another guy. And they all do the same thing. Just to let you know, I don't know if these guys have figured it out here. You probably haven't. You know, females and males, they have idols that have their own life cycles, just like in crypto, of popularity. And whenever you and I start hearing of stuff appear in the media, they're basically topping out. Just to let you know. Okay, every time they appear, they basically top out. It's the exact same thing as when people hear about Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's literally the exact same thing, friends. Because, you know, we give our currency units, but people actually give like their love and their hope and their dreams put into like an artist, a music artist or a movie artist. Okay, and that's why when people like FOMO into them, they just go mad for them. Okay, so that's pretty much it. When you're starting to see these, and yeah, you might start to see. By the way, this is nothing new, man. This happening for the past like 70 years, friends. It's like, okay, who's the younger demographic male idol and stuff? Remember, like there was Justin Bieber coming around. There's like heaps and heaps, friends. They took down Arnie. You understand? How did they take down Arnie? I'm telling you, someone slipped something. Oh, there's a family problem out here. Things get leaked. This type of stuff always happens. Now, just know that the bigger picture remains the same. Okay, when I went through, where are you going to get this highest value content in crypto? We even went through the psychology of what makes someone like Andrew Tate be attracted to this. Let me tell you something. Andy, I know you're watching, bro. If Andy, you're watching, you didn't want to join the chain with 13 Indian dudes. That's Polygon, by the way. You didn't want to join the chain with CZ. You know why? Because CZ doesn't put up his fists enough and he's too neutral. He's like, I don't like that guy. Kind of like just agrees with everybody. He like doesn't want to start any fights. You understand that? Andy's a fighter. Okay, he actually was a kickboxer or something. He's an actual fighter, alpha male fighter. So it's attracted to certain types of people, friends. There's no way Andy is going to hang around Cardone, right? Charles Hoskinson coin. No way. Andy, but they both smoke cigars. That's pretty much all they got in common. But, you know, Charles wants to speak about, hey, do you think this UFO tech is real? What do you think about Element 115, right? All this other stuff. Okay, so tongue-in-cheek, friends. Okay, goes deep, very, very deep. You know, but Andrew want to talk about, no, let's talk about business and stuff like that. But then Charles will bring out like business ideas from like 130 years ago because he knows history so much. You see, crypto, best scam of all time. It traps everybody. Crypto has a narrative for everyone. Everyone gets put into a narrative. Everybody does. Okay, so obviously it's funny that just this one out. Oh, he appears now. What do you think the price is going to do from here on, friends? Now that everybody knows, yeah, we'll start a narrative. Andrew Tate owns this coin. I'm going to tell people that. Does Andrew Tate own your coin? By the way, he does have BNB, but no one really cares about that. Is he farming BNB? He doesn't have ink, huh? Doesn't have ink. By the way, think about this. Andrew Tate, he made something like $88 million off cake in the last cycle. Was farming and buying cake or something. I think it was that real number of like millions of dollars. Incentive token is this cycle's cake. Okay, so clearly it is. It pretty much cake was the reward token given, and then you can stake it itself and tries to bootstrap everything, but it all ends up kind of the same way. But here's the thing, friends. If you look at Pancake Swap, you can actually go back and see what it did in the last cycle. If I change it to a weekly chart, look at this. You can see absolute bonkers from down here. How much did you go up with your yield? Friends, you did 166x with 300% APY. So you're getting 300% yield and you're doing that. So basically, pretty much, I think someone put in like 10 grand turned into 10 million as well. I think I remember sharing you guys that story. I think he had like 21 million at one point. So it's crazy. So Inc, this cycle's cake, good enough for me, right? Andy Tate is in here. Just watch out, friends. Don't forget, you're all seeing Gary Cardone, Articuno. If Gary's watching, Gaza, I love you, Uncle Gaza. Let me ask you something, bro. Where were you when Bitcoin was $15,700 and Soy Bankman-Fried was getting liquidated and I was telling everybody it's the buy of a lifetime? Crickets? Okay, where were you? Where were you, Habub? I want to ask you now, sir, Uncle, Ammo, how come you're telling everyone to mortgage their home for $2 million and buy Bitcoin at 65 to 70K? When you didn't want to touch it at 16K. Okay? There you go. So there you go, friends. Let me tell you something. Famous people get famous for a reason. They're charming. They're strong. They can talk to people here and there. Okay? We are here in the trenches. I've got a helicopter hat. You've got my friendship. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you soon.